storm, but they are not a new tool. They've been around quite a long time, haven't they? Lucinda Scala-Quinn.
Yes, they have, my darling.
Forgive me,
Hi,
I smell of
everybody.
stromboli.
That's you singing my tune, Stromboli.
Right? That is totally.
My grandmother made Stromboli. Scala. That's the
have,
Scala in the Scala-Quinn.
I have to believe you do quite a bit of Stromboli, or have in your time.
Yes, I have had quite a few Strombolis in my time.
Made Stromboli is what I mean.
Made them, had them, enjoyed them from my family.
Now, if you do not follow Lucinda on Instagram, you should be at Mad Hungry on Instagram, because she's got awesome Insta stories where she cooks.
Oh my goodness.
But in the meantime, let's talk about Spurtle, because this is a tool that you're the modern day mama of the Spurtle.
I don't mind being the Spurtle queen. I think it's just fine, because this is the hardest working tool in your kitchen. And David, you can see here we are right up. My mother always loves this one, because you can see finally something that gets into every single area of that pot. So let me tell you a little bit about the Spurtle. The Spurtle came about in the 16th century in Scotland for stirring oatmeal. And it just, you can see how all that surface area turns. You have a big vat of oatmeal. And I just loved it when I bought one, and I had it on my television set, and everybody said, "What is that?" That's the original Spurtle. Now, I have 6 more to show, but I want to know, David, and should I keep going, or
What I want to do is take you through what you're getting here, because this is a remarkable set, all coated in silicone.
Yes.
Meaning these are going to be able to go right into those screaming hot pans if they're screaming hot. They're also going to be able to go into your dishwasher with no problem, no concern. Now, you're getting a slotted Spurtle, the slotted spatula, the angled Spurtle, the great big solid spatula. This is the skinny spurt. This is the large solid spurt, and this is the small solid spurt. This is the most popular choice, the multi. We also have this for you in the orange. We have back in stock the gray, and a lot of people have been asking about this. And been writing Lucinda asking when it was coming back in stock. This is your green. I also have it for you in the blue, cobalt blue. Beside that is ultraviolet. Then I've got it for you in aqua. Here's the black. And finally, I have it for you in a set of 7 red. Right now at your website, Lucinda, you sell 4 Spurtles for $25. Tonight, for $2.98 more, we're going to give them 3 extra Spurtles.
Now's your time to just get while the getting's good. So let me quickly show you what all 7 do. I thought if the original was great, why not put some slots in there? And then you can have a whisking function, David. So I'm not reaching for my whisk, I'm not reaching for my fork, and then I don't have to go find a wooden spoon or anything else, because this particular Spurtle has the same effect that the other ones do, and you can go right in there and just scramble those eggs. Now, it's such a fun tool, because every day, you know, you're making scrambled eggs, you know.
Cooking those eggs in brown butter.
I love brown butter. In fact,
that's a big fan myself.
Oh, that's a nice little tip, by the way. If you like to switch, I like to have brown butter and a little chive. But I really like to show you how easy it is with this tool. One tool, I didn't grab a spatula and a whisk, and there's my eggs. Okay, so that's the slotted. Now, here is the skinny, and this is one that our customers ask for. It has become such a favorite tool, and I always like to show this because it doesn't matter how much I cook, David, there's nothing ever left for me at night. So I go in there with this little skinny, and I can get about a tablespoon out, and that's my dessert. And I just show that because that's serious, but actually you can use it for your capers, your mustard, you name it.
I have about 500 of these now gone, and everybody is loving their great color. You're also loving the fact that these are silicone, because now these go into your dishwasher, no worries, no problems. They go right into the hot pans, and all the different shapes will help you do different jobs in the kitchen.
This is a beautiful medium-sized offset Spurtle. I designed this for a particular pan in my kitchen, but little did I know that it was going to become the master tool for getting the entire avocado out. I'm going to actually put it right there on the eggs because I would do that. Any of the Spurtles do this, but this one in particular is fabulous. I have to show you another thing. I think this is the perfect tool. I'm going back to the original just because there's no better tool for your KitchenAid. It goes all the way underneath that paddle, and you don't have to stop and lift it. And that's a huge thing if you're a baker and you're using your KitchenAid all the time, or your stand-up mixer. And it's just the best tool. It's my favorite use for the original Spurtle. All right, we have a lot to talk about here. We have a slotted spatula. Now this is for lifting up, you know, your steak or your hamburger, and you want to maybe leave the fat behind. But little did I know, David, that it also is a wonderful egg separator.
And you discovered this kind of by accident,
Oop,
didn't you?
I just broke that egg, but I does show you. I did because I was in the test kitchen making angel food cake and I had to separate a ton of eggs. And I thought, I wonder if I can get the Spurtle to do this. And lo and behold, it does, because every tool does about 10 things, because that's what Mad Hungry is all about.
Exactly. Now, let's also remind you that if you're going to be making a lasagna, well, particularly at Lucinda's house, she has 3 hungry boys to feed plus a hungry husband. And you all do big, those are queen-size slices, aren't they?
We do big. This is a Mad Hungry queen-size slice, but I want to show you something else fun. I leave one of these by my sink, because look at this squeegee action. When I'm cleaning, I just squeegee everything up, and as you know, I keep one in my car.
For snow.
For snow. And so I've showed you absolutely everything, but then I'm going to go back. I'm toggling back and forth here. This is the turquoise, which I adore, and you'll see in my Insta stories. I use it all the time. When I'm making, let's say, a banana bread, I have mashed the bananas with the slotted. I have whisked my dry ingredients, because suddenly it's like a sifting action or a whisk action. And I can go in with the same tool and whisk up my eggs and sour cream or whatever. Then I'm going in here, and I've got that sort of spatula effect where I get everything out. I can get the bananas, which I have smashed out. And again, did I reach for 4 tools? Did I get a fork? Did I get a spoon? No, all I did was this. And then I can mix it all up easily with this. This has such a nice grip. People say they just love the way it feels in your hand. And they're for baking. You'll see on my stories, I'm often bringing 2 bowls out and using 1 tool.
Correct. Now, we're getting some questions on Facebook. They want to know, is this a solid metal tool coated in silicone?
It is a solid nylon core, which makes it stiff, but not like so stiff that it doesn't move.
So it's a nylon core that is then coated in silicone.
Yes,
is that right?
Coated in silicone.
Or covered in silicone.
And I have watched these be made, and these are all hand finished. I'm going to jump over here,
now,
David.
I'm going to grab this from you for just one second, because I want you to hear this, okay? It's nice and sturdy, right? So you're going to have that nylon core on the inside, but all the silicone on the outside, which is why this is safe to go in the dishwasher, why it's safe to go into a super hot screaming pan if you're going to be doing eggs quickly, or you're sauteing or searing or doing what have you. So this is going to work out really nicely.
I didn't give any love to, so this was our second tool that we had in our set ever in the history of Spurtles. And this is the tool I love to give to my favorite little cook in the kitchen, dedicate it to them themselves. It's also my speed sandwich making tool. I smear peanut butter. I am a peanut butter, and so think of it.
You're a peanut butter schmearer.
I'm a schmearer. I would have gone in 3 times with a knife, but with this, just in 1 schmear, picture it being cream cheese, picture it being egg salad. And this might not seem like anything, but when you're a busy cook in a busy kitchen, having a tool that can do so many things like this, I always like to show, here's the original, right? So I like to always show you can scrape. So you're scraping because you're utilizing that area there. You're scooping, and then not twice or 3 times, just once. And then if it's tuna fish, you've got to smash, and it gives you that surface area to smash. You get all of those chunks of tuna smashed, and then you stir. So the thing about it is, David, it's 1 tool, it's doing 5 actions, and that's just for the tuna fish, for heaven's sakes.
Now, let's take you through what you're getting again real quickly and all your color choices, because we are very busy. Brian, how many gone now? 1,500 of these are spoken for. The slotted spurtle, the slotted spatula, which is a slotted spatula, your angled spurtle. This is your spatula, the solid spatula. Here's your little spurt. This is your large solid spurtle and your small solid spurtle. Now, this is your multi-set, very popular tonight. Down below is orange. Beside that is the gray. Now, gray is back in stock, and we're super excited about the gray. I know a lot of you are as well. Beside that is the green, then the cobalt blue, then ultraviolet. There's your aqua, then black, and finally, our favorite kitchen foodie color, red. So all that coming together for you at a really phenomenal price tonight, and easy pay. This is 4 easy pays tonight. And use these to strain what you might be cooking or steaming.
Yeah, and why do I need to get a colander? No, I just hook this on the side. This is also perfect for lifting that piece of ziti out to see if it's done. And it's, again, I learn this by cooking all the time. That's how you learn these things. This little guy, how about getting the capers? You can see here that it's curved a little, so you can pull out those capers. You can go into your mustard jar. I mean, the thing is with this, oh, here's a mustard jar over here. Yep. You can show David, and then I swear
I go in here for a little bit of mustard to go on
the hot dog. there is no better tool for working with spaghetti squash than
The spurtle.
the spurtle, because it's almost like it was made for it. Look at that. It's the length of it. You can get right in there, get right down to the bottom. Sometimes I can even just get it out in one, depending on how cooked it is, get it all out.
So it all comes together for you at a really fantastic price. 4 easy payments tonight of only $7 each. Get your spurtles while the spurtle getting is good. And let me also invite you to follow Lucinda at Mad Hungry on Instagram.
Thank you,
You're going
my
to want
dear.
to watch her Insta stories as she cooks. Nice to have you back, AJ.
Thank you.
Mwah. Good to see you as always. I'm just going to head over here to our area and see.
Surprise.
Wait a minute.